think,
Just for you, Steve.
hopefully we're all in there. I think so. I think so. So, we're gonna learn a one pocket break. And one pocket's a great game, but it's a different game. The break, for one thing, is a soft break because it's a safety break. Because the way the game works is just really simple. You use all the balls with the first player to make any 8 in this pocket versus the first player to make any 8 in that pocket. You never have to follow ball or pocket because you keep saying the same pocket over and over again.
So it's basically one pocket.
Yes, any ball.
Any ball in that ball.
So on the break, the order of where the balls are makes no difference whatsoever. If you get the ball up there, nothing matters. Random, whatever. People, if you're playing one pocket, they might get like fussy about something to rack. Okay, usually you rack your own game. And the pros have recently introduced that if you make a ball on the break, you have to break again. Traditionally, if you made a ball on the break, you'd keep shooting. So, before you break, it's going to be a safety break. The idea of the break is to come into the balls on one side, you send some balls over to you around your pocket. You can come with the 2 balls over here. So the principle is to get some threat balls near your pocket, not give anything up to your opponent. And to complicate matters, you put the 2 ball opposite the pack so they can't get these loose balls that are over by your pocket. It's nasty. A good break is nasty. So that's, yes, a lot of the whole game and the opening break, absolutely. It's a defensive safety. And as far as rules for the break, it's just like any other safety. You just have to hit a ball, and either an object ball or a 2 ball has to hit a rail afterwards. You can even hit rail first and then into the ball. Some people like that break, but something still would have to hit a rail afterwards. So it's just like any other shot in a ball. Yeah, just like playing any legal shot, you say, hey, you got to hit the ball, and then afterwards, something's got to hit the break.
Can you do from behind?
You could if you wanted. Yeah, I don't think anybody's come up with a good break. So, but before you even break, they also, by the way, when you play one pocket, they alternate your break generally, unless there's a handicap involved, then somebody might get all the rules. But generally, it's alternate. And that's because a lot of times a table is a little friendlier on one side than the other. So if you're going on a strange table, one of the things you're going to want to do is check to see how does it roll. So you kind of like slowly roll the ball down. And that should roll pretty well. Maybe take it in the air, away from the pocket, when in, you want the one that it rolls into. That makes a difference. So yeah, I think we want to break the that one now. At the very end, it kind of went. It actually rolled really well, which is good.
So how do you know which pocket?
Well, whoever breaks gets to choose. So, and you basically make that choice before you break. It's not like you smack the balls open and say, I'll take that pocket. You can't do that. You have to decide beforehand. The other thing you might want to check is how big are the pockets, because tables sometimes are different. So you take 2 balls and put them lift the gap. Most tables they are now and then. There might be other cards, so like these are the shelf might be a little worn on older tables. So when the ball gets like here, it falls in, but the other side doesn't do that, that's a much better card.
Right.
So there's those little things you go through. So I'm going to show you the basic break. I'll show
Here you are, sweet
And I may
cheeks.
not hit it perfectly.
Thank you, baby.
I may not hit it perfectly. The pros don't always hit it perfectly every time. It's just the way it is. If the table doesn't roll either way, then you can break it. Whichever side you're more comfortable. Technically, if you're a right-handed player, you're a little bit better off breaking to this side because you're going to use the bridge a little more often over here. When you're over here, you don't have your body in the way. Right-handed players technically are going to break over there. But the professional break, 100% the way it is they like to use a little inside English. Now, personally, that's my worst English, so I prefer to break to that side because I feel like I hit it a little better. So I sacrifice that to hit about, okay, I'm going to use a bridge more. Yeah. Yes. So the basic idea on the break is to very lightly the head ball, almost split them. And if you miss the head ball, then you just do solid. This ball here can come out and you're liable to give up. Maybe I'll do that when I try to break.
All right.
So I'm going to try to put that ball a little inside is keep the ball relatively near the side between the second and third time. Too far up, you let them see the balls over here. Too far down, you let them see the balls down there. So you're trying to put your opponent in trouble right on the break. And a lot of games are basically won at the pro level because somebody lays down a good break and the other I'm going to try it. That's not bad. I'm a little soft though, see?
Here, you want to come more this way?
Yeah, a little bit because although I did end up blocking that ball, it wasn't going to be because of that. But you can see the idea of the break. I opened up 4 balls on my side, none on my opponent's.
So all the balls that are over on that side, you shoot at into that pocket.
That pocket. That's my pocket. Now, I didn't say, okay, that's my pocket. Because if you're using the conventional break, everyone knows if you get over here with a cue ball, use the conventional break, that's your pocket. The only time you have to say, I'm taking this pocket, is say if you're going to go real first on the break, some odd break, the back of the rack, you'd have to say, this is going to be my pocket, and then you do whatever pocket break you want. So basically, that's it. Let me look at my study thing, sorry.
That's okay. It's all about the
I did the 5 minutes, I did the game basis. Now the break shot, yes, showed you that, the basic break. Now this is the thing, now we're gonna start practicing the break. But there's a little trick for first learning how much of that ball to hit. And that is, you only rack 3 balls. So I'm gonna show you this little trick right now. So, and this is something that you're both going to do, but I'll show you here first. 3 balls. And it turns out that basically this mimics the right hit for the full rack. Some people, they visualize this by aiming about over here. Like, as if they're cutting the one ball over here. I don't do that. But the thing about this is, there's 10 balls. If I hit too much of the head ball, the 5 balls will be hit. If I miss the head ball, so, to find that magic spot in the middle, that 5 ball is going to go in that pocket sometimes. Which, by the way, if you've ever played that 3-ball game, you know, where you get, this would be, if you can perfect this shot, devastating. You're gonna make that ball, and you're gonna have position.
Ah.
So, there you go.
All right, Andy, we need to learn about that now.
Yeah. So it's the same idea. If you're not comfortable with using the inside English, I know people, pretty good players, that don't do it. They focus more on the accuracy of the hit. It's gonna come over here and it's gonna bounce out. It's gonna be a little more out in the open. They can draw the ball and, you know. Yeah, so they can do more, they can be more aggressive with it. So I was gonna show you here, and you watch the time. Actually, that was a pretty good split.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Okay.
So that's the right amount.
How,
Yeah.
you're not hitting it as hard as, that's gonna be my.
Yeah, I mean, I went paying a little bit of attention on that because actually, if this was a full rack, those are really the only 2 balls you're supposed to hit
Yeah,
anyway.
it's cheap on the front, right?
Yep. Barely technically. And I apparently hit that one pretty well. I want to screw it up, but I'm thinking home. Watching in the pros, they mess with it.
Exactly.
See, I hit too much of the one. Yes, and that's what sends that ball down here to the end of it.
Right.
I missed that ball completely, and this ball over here. You want to give it a try? We'll start with the 3 balls, both tables. So you just rack up 3 balls and stuff. You can do it by hand, but I don't know, it's a little easier with a rack. I'm trying to get a second for you because that's good.
That's what she said. I wish she did.
I'll just set things down there somewhere.
Yeah.
Now I'm a righty, so I'm gonna come in this way.
Yep. And the classic place to start with the cue ball is right in line to that pocket. If you go over here, it's a little more aggressive.
In line with this pocket over there.
No,
Oh, that
your,
one.
this one.
Okay,
So you come in about a little more than half a second. The reason you go in there, about there, is you don't want this, with the whole rack, you don't want this point all here, coming down here and bouncing up into the straight in. So the further you are over here, it's a little more dangerous. So watch where the 5 ball goes.
All right.
So you hit a little bit extra of the head ball. Didn't look like much, did it?
No.
But you can, ideally, they'll both go right. I mean, the 5 ball will go right towards. I make it fine.
See, and I go righty, but I always here.
Okay, and I do too because it gets a little easier for me. So you kind of line up. Where'd it go? Bottom rail?
Yep.
Touching a little too much of that? Good.
I'm so trying to get it so. That's why.
I probably should have used the 5 ball, but I guess I got the 4 ball.
Doesn't matter.
It's a very thin hand if you're aiming to
Oh,
cut
I'm
that
trying,
ball way
believe
up here.
me.
Mostly in the split hip. Yeah. Real hard.
Yep. And that's where I've got a little bit of it.
Which one did it hit?
It hit the one.
And which way?
It was so hard it was gonna hit the other ball.
Was it close?
It was.
Good.
Go for the 9.
So I'm getting it still to kick it over on the edge.
I'm not worried about the English.
So
It helps with our tempo. Yeah.
Yes, because it's a speed shot, ideally between that second and third time. A little bit further back.
wow.
I'll sort of watch it.
Look what it did. That didn't even move.
And you gotta take a lot of speed off. Because you're,
I tried something different. I was trying to see if I wasn't doing it enough. Little soft. So my softness is good.
I hit too soft, I think.
No, that's not bad.
but, yeah, so you're getting pretty close to the general idea of where.
Show me again where.
You're just barely gonna touch this, almost split.
God, so close to it.
Yeah.
Alright.
That was beautiful.
Oh, that was nice.
That was beautiful. That's perfect. That's perfect. And look, the speed was good too. And you didn't have that English line, which I told you is fine, because you've got, remember, the rest of the stack is right here. That would be an effective break. That was a good break. So, try that again. And then, for you, I mean, you get that,
The sweet
you
spot.
got the idea.
One more time.
That's also was pretty good. The head ball is supposed to go over there and maybe bounce a little bit when you do it right. And the 5 ball is supposed to go near your pocket. That wasn't bad at all. That was definitely in the range.
Okay.
You know, you have to hit it perfect to go there. But there's,
But you want to make the ball to keep shooting. Right? And so,
if you make a ball, traditional rules, you would keep shooting, but generally, even the pros only make the ball about 2% of the time.
wow.
Very, very.
So I'm watching.
Too much. Yeah.
That was it. You found it.
Nice.
You hit it a little hard.
I did hit it hard,
But you got the, that was a good contact point. You can almost hear it when they hit. It's like,
and just as they would say, I'm watching over there, I know I have to just a little bit set.
you know by the sound after a while also. I got the idea actually where it did.
Too much. Too much.
You don't see the head ball come over here about a mile out there, then you'll see the ball. But other than that, you have no idea. On your own, anytime if you want to get back to it, hit that two ball. I'm putting the one ball up there just because you can see it's nice and
All right.
if you're racking for yourself, you do that. If you're racking for the other player,
It'll seem better. Yeah.
2-yard balls and short balls.
I just remember that. Did you hear what he said? He was teaching a little trick.
So now it's the same hit. So if you're coming from that, you sort of maybe that one ball over there.
Way too hard. Oh, I know I did. Way too hard.
I don't know how that ball went all the way across the back.
Yeah.
I turned my back.
Yeah. But no, I way too hard. When I used to play with the boys, they didn't teach you this stuff. They just let you bet for yourself.
Of course, one pocket traditionally, nobody told anybody anything. But now there's so much on YouTube and everything. Either commentary.
I like this.
I gotta see it, I gotta read it, I can't do it.
Yeah.
That's how we get nursing.
This is why I
I'm
have the little,
psychomotor, they call it.
They'd be dying if I was here.
I have the little diagram and it's got, I got the 3-ball drill.
Okay,
It's got the 3-ball drill, a separate plane.
but we know what that is. Yeah, add that for other people, but we got this, we got you. Alright.
Well, never put one of my friend my purse over
That
there.
over there.
Yep, absolutely. Alright, Anna.
Ready?
Let's go, girlfriend.
Oh, we're gonna play one? All right.
No, we're gonna
We need to practice.
football, but I want to see you get a good.
All right. He wants to see me do it.
Yeah.
We got this.
A little bit light. You did get a nice kind of almost split hit, but this ball didn't reach that side, and this ball barely got up there. But it was a good break because look, nothing goes for the opponent.
8 balls. Switch shit to think about.
3 balls over on the other side. So that was a good start.
Yeah, 2 offense.
Mind if we just switch back and forth?
Max, no problem.
Lisa likes watching it.
I tell me like about
It won't tell. We're teammates on temple. Same thing.
Maybe I took it. No, I tried not to.
it's kind of funny.
Too much of the head.
Yeah. I knew it as soon as it left.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm all right. I'm sitting relaxing. This is really cool. I'm really enjoying this.
I like this.
This stuff the guy went on to show me.
The reason, even with the full rack, that was a good hit. That was a good hit. A little soft. This ball didn't reach, and they didn't open that much over here. But it was a good contact point. The one before, the reason I knew he did too much of the head ball is, yeah. And the cue ball kind of died into it.
Let me do one more.
That was good contact. The kind of thing that you learn from the 3-ball.
And I like that 3-ball drill because it'll help the muscle memory.
Yeah. Technically, when you hit this break well, you're only hitting those 2 balls. Sometimes one of these, when they loosen the rack, they sneak out and they bounce the cue ball, which inevitably ends up in the scratch. Even the pros do that.
You don't have to make a ball on the break?
fast, and,
It's a little more on the hill.
you know, you get too much of it.
Not enough of the second. Okay.
Just a light clip. You almost hit the, there's another little Indian trick.
Now that I'm thinking about that, yeah, look for that middle ball.
Yeah, sometimes, I think, I forget what ball it is, but there is one of those that,
I'll try that.
you can put a point in the rack. That's actually more common than the spot, but else to cut the ball. A little thick on that head ball, but not bad at all. That would be a serviceable break right
It's one of
there.
those things that now that I know what I was looking for.
Yeah, you know that was good because the one ball went off that way, the cue ball came down here, it went down here, here, and there. That's what it's supposed to do. So you follow the right, it's like, just a little bit off. Perfection. But, you know, even the pros don't hit every ring shot perfect by any stretch of the imagination.
Hey, Rye.
How much? I don't know what time it
It's 7.
is. It is?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're,
So I was gonna just have one of my players just flip.
okay.
That's all. I like that. Woo!
So what would you say about that, Greg?
She hit a little bit slower on the hip
Yeah.
because the way the hit ball moves.
Yeah, and a little bit hard.
Yeah, because the cue ball came over her. Hey, Rye, go ahead and flip. Whatever. She's going to have a cigarette, so I don't even have to flip yet. Too much.
I want a hug before I go out.
Too much.
Because I didn't want to like hug you after I have sex.
Thank you.
I got you.
It's a delicate shot. And that's why that small practice is good.
That 3 hole, that's what I'm going to use because, like you said,
This is something we can't use though like an APA. No. Everybody be all like, soft break.
I don't think it's allowed. You gotta have a certain
you
amount.
have to have 4 balls in a
Yeah,
rail.
they're probably not gonna do that.
No. If we hit it right, we won't. A little hard,
Caught the 2 there, so that was not
but
bad
that was
at
nice.
all.
Yeah.
Nothing over here.
So my question is, I'm afraid I can actually hit the 2 before the 1?
No, if you miss the head ball, usually what happens, the cue ball, it kind of kills the cue ball, and the corner ball here comes out over here, and you're liable to do something like that for your opponent. But the funny thing about the one pocket break, the better it is, the thinner you hit the one ball. Except if you miss the one ball, so it's like it's you know it's treading a fine line. It's treading a fine line. So what I'm here for from you guys is that you hit those 2 balls and make the move here. That's in the range. Well, I don't think we've had it where you missed it, but you'll see it when it happens.
Watch each other. Ian's got it right here. You don't want to carry.
Oh, that was perfect.
Nice, I told you.
That was perfect. Little, just a little hard because see,
Travel a little too far.
the incoming player can get it too. Whereas if you're down here, they can't get it.
That's cool.
Did you feel like you got it?
Yes,
I have one for you at home, but I didn't know that you were because I didn't think you were.
I'm alright.
But I did know that our next 2 weeks at the bus here. I have one.
Because you're asking about what happens. See, you know you didn't because that ball over there, that's your head ball. It's always, you hit the brake right, you're gonna go over there, bounce to something.
Oh, you fucking whore.
Something funny happens.
He's gonna have me miss the.
What the fuck? 2 nights in a
See
row.
what it looks like.
Because when you
Oh.
clip it, you hit it right here, it always goes right there, right below the side pocket. But if you miss it, it doesn't do that.
Alright, ready? Feel like I'm like, hey,
But actually, you do pretty well on the next one.
anyways, we're
You do that all the time, but of course it's great. You know what you call that? That's a road break. It's kind of a joke, because, you know, you miss hit, when you miss that ball,
Tony, it's your turn.
you see where the cue ball went. It almost went in there. It goes in there a lot on that shot. But when it doesn't, another ball often comes over here. But when it doesn't go in, sometimes it goes in, and you end up like that. That's nasty.
Oh, yeah.
So but you can't count on it. When it works out nicely, you call that your road trip. Like you did it on purpose.
Wanna try it? So I'm gonna miss one.
Okay.
Just barely.
When you miss the one doesn't go over there. You're gonna run right, it's gonna always be right over there. And when you miss the one, the ball is basically gonna head towards that corner pocket. That time it didn't scratch. It's terrible bad. As you get older, it gets harder to rack off. Yeah. Head over to that pocket. Now, and you hit it a little soft. If you hit it a little harder, it might have scratched. The results can be good, but it's also a really learning disaster. So that's why. And there's your head ball. So you know you missed your head ball, because if you don't, if you hit your head ball,
It would sit there.
it goes over. Flash. The way it's worked out, it's a little always. This corner ball didn't come all the way over there, but I guarantee you sometimes it's good. Often when you miss that. Any questions?
That's working. This is, I'm amazed. I forget. I have my
Thank you.
glove.
I'm serious. I
Yes.
didn't know this.
So that 3-ball drill is really good.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. See, now I know why you guys wanted to play example. Because I was not doing what I was supposed to do.
Well, thank you.
So thank you.
I'm not going to post it online. I do it for sure.
That's fine. It was wonderful. Can I
Thank
get a
you.
Venmo you?
Okay.
Because I don't think I have enough cash on me.
You're fine.